welcome. And Sir, to you.
I think that deserves a huge round of applause. Come on,
like one of the jury members said, I think marriages don't last for 12 years. But we have such a beautiful blend of Durian as well as Magna publication. We've taken this so far, 12 years. Congratulations, sir. It might just vary. Of course, I'm not an architect, nor am I even inclined towards architecture. But I'm somebody who can appreciate art. Somebody who can appreciate something to do with design. If something that is beautifully designed or well thought of. It also requires a lot of creativity and imagination, fascination for something like this. So I just think that people study, people do degree, people make it a life for themselves. It is also a form of art, something that must be respected, something that must be valued, and something that must be appreciated. I personally love nature. I love anything to do with nature. I wish. I think, having said that, we are the only animals in the house. But, no, I think I love the ocean. I would actually like a blend of oceans and mountains. But unfortunately, or fortunately, we live in a city of Mumbai, where we have the ocean, which is fantastic. So I have a sea-facing apartment, which I love. And that gives me my calm and my peace. So I love the ocean. But otherwise, colors I prefer more whites, blacks, greys, pastels. Yeah, so that's something that really, I don't like loud colors. I either have to be in that frame of mind to like something that's extremely jarring. But I like peace and calm and serenity. So a lot of pastels, it's quite modern, that effect. It's quite contemporary. Yeah. Not very modern, but it's got certain artifacts which are from the olden times. But otherwise the decor as well as the planning or the thought process behind the house is quite contemporary.
So now, actually, just a little curious to know, because we travel so much. You, of course, as an actor, you travel so much. A lot of times when we travel, we see that little segment of interior that we think that, oh, why can't we get this here in our country? Or probably, why can't we get this in our house? So anything, any segment or any place that, or any interior of any nationality that you really wanted to get it here or inculcate that in your own house?
See, I've always been fascinated by the Oriental culture. Which is the Japanese or Thai or Chinese for that matter.
Ni hao.
Yeah, ni hao. And my fiance has been living in Hong Kong for the past 6 years, so thankfully both of us have a common taste. We both are very fascinated by the Orientals. So not only the food, but even the interiors. That's one culture that we've been fascinated by. So something that I would like to revisit.
You like the wind chimes or what is it?
I love the wind chimes. I have wind chimes at home also. And I love the Buddha.
Okay.
I study a lot of Buddhism. But I follow a lot of that culture, whether it's even Tibetan for that matter. I'm very fascinated by the Tibetan culture.
Fantastic. Now you just have to do one word probably if I give you that your dream home is like, or your dream home would be.
My dream home would be anywhere where I can find happiness.
Oh.
That I think would be my dream home.
Oh wow, I think this is so modern, so nicely said actually. Very nicely said.
Sorry, the reason I say that is because you can have all the wealth in the world, the best interiors in the world, you can do as many degrees and get the best architect in the world to do your house, but I think if you don't get a peaceful night's sleep on the world's most expensive bed, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it,
absolutely.
I like this, come on. Very nicely said. Now, a competition like that is of course very encouraging.
I've always been encouraging to newer talent, even as actors, when we have to encourage newer talent in the fraternity in Bollywood. I'm always the kind of person to say, because at some point in time I was new, so it's always nice to welcome new talent. And of course this is from what the esteemed panel seems to be saying, and because they've got more experiences, is that this is something that's not as much tapped as it should be. So maybe it needs more exposure, it needs more integration with colleges. What are the other points that they brought up? They made some really wonderful points. So I think that must be encouraged, and what better than a powerful house like Magna, with a powerful company like Durian, joining hands and encouraging new talent. Because like you said, and I kind of second that there's incredible amount of talent in this country. It just needs to be tapped, that's all.
Absolutely. Now of course, Masti.
Well, it's embarrassing. Because I don't know how many people have seen Grand Masti. I hope the architects haven't. Ram, you can't put up your hand, Ram. You better see Grand Masti. But no, thankfully no one has seen Grand Masti, so besides Ram. So I'm safe.
Okay.
He's safe.
But he just saw the guy. I think he's seen the film in London. That's what he just narrated.
Yeah, he's actually, I have to reimburse him for the tickets. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, no, I feel elated. Honestly, it's technically, I'd like to share this news today, that it's the highest grosser for any adult film in the history of Indian cinema. That's why I'm thankful that everyone applauded, but I guess they didn't hear the adult part of it.
It was a compliment or a comment which was passed on the film, yeah.
This is like a really wonderful feeling to know that you just made history, and we made history today. So the collection of about 85 crores is beaten, I think, the Dirty Picture, which had about 84 crores or. So today is a big day for all of us, and I'm just, like I said, I'm just elated. I didn't expect this, but I'm still numb.
Wow, congratulations. So which one was